Tune in Wednesdays at 3:30, 7:30, and 10.
Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragginser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Jackson Area Career Center, STEM Educator of the Year, John Riedemann. For the new Downtown Social District, Corey Mays. From Stories in Grain, furniture builder Sean Anderson. Owner of one of Jackson's favorite food trucks, Baby Bear Burger, announcing his new brick and mortar location, Marshawn Goodlow. And Bart's visit to the J.C. Potter Center Art Gallery with Phil Curtis. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, Adam, and good afternoon, and welcome to the show. Great to have you with us today. Adam sounds especially bubbly this afternoon because he's very excited. He's getting his new car this afternoon, so he'll be. If you see a green Mustang, it's Adam. 34 degrees right now, smack dab in the middle of March, about 10 degrees below normal. It's a cold one, and cold at night. Last night, with wind chills, we felt like we were in the single digits, and it's likely to be a cold night tonight, low around freezing, and then tomorrow, a rainy Thursday with winds gusting as high as 26 miles an hour and rain continuing into Thursday night. Thursday's high 49, improvement. Thursday night 40 for the overnight low. And then for St. Patrick's Day, I'm afraid rain is in the forecast, and it's termed likely between the start of the day and 5 p.m. So a rainy St. Patrick's Day, but on the warm side, a high of 48. And it's possible, I don't know how, but we could see some snow showers on Friday, and I think just that's what happens on Friday around here. Then Saturday, chance of snow showers, high of 28. That's it, below freezing for the weekend. But Sunday will warm up to the low 30s with sunshine next week. It doesn't look like, with the exception of maybe Thursday and Friday this week, we might not rise above 50 degrees all this month. The long-range outlook for the rest of March is cold. And that's today's weather, brought to you by Kelly Express. Thank you, Kelly Express, today. A good day for a car wash. Wash all that winter salt and sand off your car at one of two convenient Kelly car wash locations, Weatherwax and Grass Lake. Also, while you're there, you can grab some treats. Pop-Tart singles, 2 for $2.50. Pringles grab and go cans, 2 for $3. And the High Chew Sticks, 2 for $3, and the One Bar Coffee Shop bars, 2 for $6. Just a few of the savings available at every Kelly Express Mart convenient location. Thanks, Kelly Express. Quick look outside shows us it is a blindingly bright, sunshiny day, and with a lot of snow cover and the bright sunshine, sunglasses highly recommended as you're out and about. Nelson Tower there on the left. Today is the 15th of March, the Ides of March, and it used to be the first month of the year, March. Back in the Gregorian calendar days, before that, the Roman calendar started in March, and there were 3 fixed points in every month. Nones, Ides and Calends, and Ides is the 15th of every month. And on the Ides of March, back in 42 BC, Julius Caesar was assassinated, stabbed in the back. And that's what the Ides of March is most known for. But it's also National Dumbstruck Day. You know what dumbstruck is? Dumbstruck. You look dumbstruck right now.
Confused?
That when someone's dumbstruck, they're so shocked and surprised that they can't even speak. They've been dumbstruck. And it could be for something, tragedy. It could be for winning the lottery. Typically, people are dumbstruck when that happens. So today is a day that you can act dumbstruck because it is National Dumbstruck Day. Brandon, you continue to look dumbstruck.
I can't get out of it now.
It's Everything You Think Is Wrong Day, National Kansas Day, and Pears Helene Day, some sort of fancy dessert. It's the anniversary of the start of the internet. Oh my gosh, we've nailed it down. The internet started today in 1985. Actually, the first domain was registered on this day in 1985 by the Symbolics Computer Corporation of Massachusetts. Guess what the first internet domain name was? And no, it doesn't start with P.
Oh, I was going to say pets.com.
It was the name of that company, Symbolics.com. And if you go there right now, it'll tell you we were the first. It's a very braggy website. On this day in 1972, Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather premieres, the gangster movie based on Mario Puzo's novel. And it was on this day in 1869. Brandon, being a baseball fan, you probably know all the details of this.
1869.
1869.
Fire
Cincinnati attorney Aaron Champion hired former cricket player Harry Wright, hired him to do this. We want you to manage a baseball team. We want you to play on the baseball team. We want you to recruit for the baseball team, and we want you to do everything. And because he was a cricket player, they thought that his talents would transfer nicely to baseball, which didn't exist really until then. And his team, you remember the team? I'll give you a hint. Cincinnati was where the first baseball team ever was. And the name of it, the Cincinnati...
Not like today's Reds?
It's very much like today's Reds. The Cincinnati Red Stockings.
Red Stockings. Oh, okay.
Imagine your baseball team, and there are no other baseball teams in the world, and you can have any name you want for your baseball team, and you pick the Red Stockings. But they were better at playing baseball than they were at naming their team. They had a great first year, 1869. They finished the season with a 57-0 record. 57 wins, 0 losses. And when you count in the exhibition games they played, their record is 64-0. Before, when baseball first started, they did not pitch overhand, they pitched underhand, so there were a lot more runs. And in fact, the Red Stockings defeated the Buckeyes of Cincinnati in their first game, 103-8. Take that, Buckeyes. Now on to Today in the J, being brought to you by Experience Jackson. And toddler tours at the Ella happened this morning. And they do these from time to time. They've got some really cool programs for kids. And for those of you with toddlers at home during the day, or maybe you have a little daycare thing, take the kids to the Ella. They'd love to see you. Equal Pay Day today. You know, the wage gap isn't just a women's issue. Equal pay for women raises family income and the whole family benefits. In 2023, women earned 83 cents for every dollar men received, and that's just an abomination. And so that's 17 cents per hour less to spend on everything. It's 17 cents for every dollar. So that's a lot. Nationwide, working families lose $200 billion of income annually just because of the wage gap. So today, the Jackson Business and Professional Women and Jackson Coffee Company are teaming up to offer women a 17% discount at Jackson Coffee Company all day long. So stop by, ladies, and take advantage of the deal. We've got Hidden Women of Color, the pop-up exhibit featuring the art of Jerome Washington of Albion, all during the month of March at the Ella Sharp Museum. And the Spring Flower Bulb Show continues this week at Hidden Lake Gardens in Tipton. They've got a beautiful indoor greenhouse kind of thing where they are growing the flowers of spring. So if you're tired of winter, come enjoy a spectacular showing of daffodils, hyacinths, tulips, and other spring flowers. And heads up for Thursday, the next member movie night at the Michigan Theater is happening on Thursday at 7 p.m. The Princess Bride from 1987.
Andre the Giant was in that movie.
Andre the Giant was in it?
He was.
Was he the grandfather?
He was the giant.
Oh, so he has a dream.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the giant comes in.
Okay. I vaguely remember
I
the
don't
movie,
know.
but it was a good movie. Worth watching.
Princess Bride, it goes way back to 1987. Was that with, what's her name in it?
I don't
She
remember.
was in all those movies.
She was very popular back then.
She's like in, she was like in every movie, every rom-com. Princess Bride is the story of a young boy who is, hangs out with his grandfather because the grandfather's bedridden, and the grandfather tells him these stories. And that's where he ends up, I can't tell you what happens in the movie, but it's free for members of the Michigan Theater, and everyone else, just $5. Great deal. And there you have it, Today in the J, presented by Experience Jackson. Last night was Soups On for Seniors, Friends of Jackson Seniors, and the fine folks at the Jackson County Department on Aging, taking over the American One Event Center at Keeley Park for the annual Soups On. Now, they weren't able to do this the last 2 or 3 years because of the pandemic, so it was back, bigger and better than ever. Some new features at this year's Soups On, a dessert table from the ABC Bakery, and attendees enjoyed a wonderful selection of soup. There's Randy from ABC Bakery. Restaurants providing soup included The Apron, Kibbe Cobb Deli, there with Shorty and his white chicken chili, Bone Island Grill, the Crazy Cowboy Grand River Brewery, One North, Rocky Top, Steve's Ranch, and Veritas. And everyone had a wonderful time. People were entertained by Matt Walsh, who's fantastic, unbelievable singer, and prizes, tons of prizes collected as part of the raffle and 50-50 in silent auction. Wine and beer were available to purchase, and a lot of the restaurants brought things like sides, like rolls and crackers and salads and other fun things. Souvenir bowls for the first 120 guests, and those went fast. So thanks to everyone who participated and sponsored the Soups On for Seniors. More photos online from JTV's Sarah Scaife at jtv.tv from last night's event. Jackson College invites students and the community to United for Hope and Health, a mental health forum happening on Monday, March 20th. The free event takes place from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the Burt Walker Hall community rooms right on the main floor of Walker Hall. Daryl Stinson, a Jackson native, entrepreneur, pastor, speaker, and attempted suicide survivor, will be a special guest speaker. Daryl's a former Division I athlete who knows what it's like to battle mental illness while still having to produce results. He will be joined by panelists from other areas of expertise such as clinical psychology, law enforcement, health and fitness, case management, and students. That's happening Monday at 11:30 at Jackson College in Walker Hall, and everyone is welcome to attend this free event. Today's show is being brought to you in part by On Two Wheels. On Two Wheels, Jackson's full-service bicycle shop, outstanding pricing, exceptional customer service. It's unbelievable customer service. They are at 550 Lawrence Avenue at Wildwood, open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays 10 till 5. Adam and his team have an invitation for you. Happy anniversary to us, happy savings to you. On April 1st, On Two Wheels is throwing a party with giveaways, food and drink, plus everything in the store is on sale. Join On Two Wheels from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on April 1st and have some fun with the On Two Wheels crew. We've got a great lineup of guests on today's show and great lineup of viewers as well. Look at you all. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be joined today by John Riedemann from the Jackson Area Career Center. He is the STEM Educator of the Year. So we'll hear about why he's been honored with that awesome distinction and everything else happening in his classrooms and labs. We have Corey Mays from the DDA, the Downtown Development Authority. He'll have more details on the Downtown Social District, which officially opens Friday, St. Patrick's Day. Sean Anderson is an artist, a furniture maker, and his company Stories in Grain. The grain is grain and wood, and he makes furniture out of trees, and they could be trees like from your own front yard. We've got Marshawn Goodluck from Baby Bear Burger and the Burger Shop. Marshawn, one of the more popular food trucks over the last couple of years, Baby Bear Burger. He's now opening a brick and mortar location. And we will check in with Phil Curtis, who's bringing the Philip C. Curtis art exhibit to Jackson College, and that is in partnership with the Jackson Symphony Orchestra. We'll hear all about that. We'll look at some of the works by Philip C. Curtis on today's show as well. All this and more is headed your way today on JTV, and we will get started right after this.
At Paragon Charter Academy, preparing kids for college starts